So we've had another good week at the Locke Law Group, and I wanted to bring a couple of our results to everybody's attention. We're going to start doing some weekly summaries so that people can understand what we do and how we're doing, and just to give people an idea of the kinds of results we can get for our clients. This week, a couple of remarkable things happened. One of them was we had a client who had 2 pending DWIs, and this was a special concern because he had been released for a DWI, he was on bond for a DWI, and he picked up a new DWI. And so that creates some very specific challenges as a criminal defense attorney, and it creates some very specific concerns for the client. When you're on bond, you've made a promise to the judge that to stay on bond, you will not commit any new offenses against the state of Texas. And when you get arrested, it creates the problem of getting your first bond revoked. So it really puts our back against the wall. What we did was we were able to use that new DWI to work out a deal with the state. And we were able to get one of his DWIs dismissed and get him probation for his first DWI. And so not only was he not arrested on that violation for bond, he was actually put on probation and got a DWI dismissed. So this was a remarkable result. He was very happy. He avoided any jail time, and we were able to allow him to stay with his family, allow him to continue progressing in his treatment so that he could not get any more DWIs, remain a productive member of the community, and we were able to do that. And so that was a remarkable result and something that benefited everyone. The second thing that happened, we had a client who had a very serious charge, and he had become a target of the Bexar County Sheriff's Department. He had a very serious charge that was pending that he was under investigation for. And during that investigation, while he was on parole, he picked up 2 new charges. One of those was an evading with a vehicle, and the other was an assault at the jail. This presented some very special challenges. The evading with a vehicle was a felony case, and we were able to investigate that case. We pursued a motion for speedy trial. We pushed the state because, in our opinion, it was pretty obvious that they did not have sufficient evidence to proceed with that case, and we were able to get it dismissed. We then turned our attention to the assault that occurred at the jail, and we again investigated that case. We got the alleged victim's medical records. We tried to find video at the jail. Remarkably, there was no video there. I wonder why. Probably because the assault did not occur. But we were looking for that video. Nobody ever produced it, and we were able to get the assault dismissed. The problem was that he was on parole, and so that parole, those 2 new offenses, allowed the state to try to get his parole revoked. And that's a specific challenge, and it's a very difficult challenge, because to get your parole revoked, they only need a preponderance of the evidence. They only need to prove that by 51%, and so we had to fight that very hard. And today we found that while we did find out that and it wasn't today, it was this week, we found out that they weren't going to revoke his parole, that they were going to put him back on parole. And we just got a text message from him, from his sister, saying that he was back with his family. He is awaiting trial, and we're going to begin to defend him against that very serious charge that he's looking at now. And he's going to help us with the investigation. He's going to, and we're going to be able to defend that vigorously. And so this was a situation where, again, part of our mission at the Locke Law Group is to take these people, our clients, and to pull them out of the mass production criminal justice system, and to look at their individual case and say, okay, this is what your guidelines say. This is what your mass production criminal justice says. But what does this individual case look like? How is this individual case different? Do these people deserve special treatment? And in these 2 circumstances, we were able to get that special treatment for our clients. Justice was done, and we were able to get them back with their families and allow them to become or continue to be productive members of society. And that was a fulfilling thing. And so we had, again, those two good results for our clients this week.